Come and join us as we take a look around Belsay Gardens and Belsay Hall up here in Northumberland. We take a look around this historic building, its surrounding beautiful gardens, and admire all its natural beauty and its uniqueness, and discover why this is a hidden treasure. Here we are at Belsay Hall up in Northumberland. The sun is absolutely glorious today, getting that sort of Indian summer, hopefully, fingers crossed. So this is the main entrance. What a day. I'll have a look at the map. So we're here. Number 1. And there's the hall, guys. There's a beautiful blue sky behind it. Put it in the comments if you've been here.
It was so nice today.
But yeah, let's go inside the hall. Ooh, don't fall over, Mr. Seasons. Take my sunglasses off because it's absolutely pitch black in here. Look at the ceiling. Oh, it's always nice and cool in here. It's one thing about these places is if it's a hot day outside, you can come in and it's always nice and cool. I've got to be quite quiet because it's echoey. And I've got one of those voices that projects. God, they used to do things so differently, didn't they? Look at that window, imagine that now. Quite a small room, but the high ceiling absolutely transform it. Another room with another fire. I love seeing all these oldie worldy buildings. Sometimes you wonder about health and safety in places like this. Oh look, there's the original wallpaper. Cool. Right, we'll keep going round. There's another room. There's loads of little nooks and crannies. Another fireplace. Come back round this way. This is like the main entrance lobby. Right, that's where we came in. We came in over there, so we've done like a loop on this side of the building. Another fire. That's how many fires now? Count them. Yeah, you can see they're keeping it in its original condition, which I prefer. If I go to these places, I want to see it in its original state. Just keep going round. Another fireplace. This is a nice room. This is the biggest of the lot. Another fireplace. How many is that now? Put it in the comments. Very dapper looking chap. Well, this looks good. Look at the wood. And if you watch my fragrance reviews, you know I like a nice piece of wood. This is probably the poshest room of the lot. Look at that, like a library or something. I'm not sure about this in the centre. What's that? I thought it was a widescreen television. It's just a mirror. I thought surely they're not that modern, they can't have widescreen TVs. Another nice grand room. How many is that now? This is back to the entrance. So we've done basically the whole of the downstairs. So we'll go upstairs. And they always have glamorous stairs back in the day, didn't they? Look at this. The bedroom. What's that, guys? Another fire. Original wallpaper. Please hit the like and subscribe. Keep watching because we're going to go outside and look at the gardens as well. Another fire. And another fire. God, you need a lot of wood in these places to fill these fires. I suppose you've got it, haven't you? Look at that. You've spotted it. Another fire. This is the main bedroom. Doesn't feel like a bedroom. Yeah, could probably do with a lick of paint. So basically, there's a fireplace in every single room. Another fireplace. Oh, it's got the OG wallpaper. Hey, that might come back in fashion. So, another fire. Smaller bedroom, this one. With these wooden doors. The creak, listen. Look at the detail on the wallpaper though. Mrs. Season says that's hand painted. Probably is. In fact, she's always right. Right, so we're back outside and we're going to have a walk around now. A picturesque vision. He designed the impressive, all these views have been designed by Sir Charles Monk. And then this guy inherited it. He kept the structure of the formal garden but extended and added to it. The winter garden was created in the 1880s. It was planted with low evergreens, heathers, dwarf conifers and other winter flowering plants set around a grass croquet lawn and tennis court. Definitely a sunglasses moment this, I think. Right, that's better, Mr. Seasons. Onwards. Where's Mrs. Seasons gone? Disappeared as always. I'm just going to keep going. She's looking at all the plants. We'll be here all day. Whoever keeps these grounds does a really good job because they're immaculate. Nice smell there. Gosh, some of these trees, I mean, they'll have been here hundreds of years. Bees love this stuff. Let's keep going. I mean, they say that coming in the great outdoors like this is so good for the mind. Just listening to the wildlife and just the sounds of the birds, bees. It's just good to get away from the normality of TVs and blue screens, getting some vitamin D, topping up whatever tan I managed to get, which wasn't much this summer. Here we go.
Got an hour transfer from the airport, right?
Keep going. I don't know what these people are doing. What's that all over the floor? Photography. I'm in competition, guys. They're doing some modelling or something.
I think this is the right way.
Oh, lovely. Enjoy.
Thank you. No, thank you very much.
They're doing a bit of outdoor modelling. Very nice. Wow, look at that tree. That is an impressive tree, if ever I should see a tree. Incredible. Look at the roots on that. If you like trees, this is the tree for you. Wow, these are interesting. What are these? Perhaps you know what they are. If you do, pop it in the comments. Be much appreciated. Look at that, the sun coming through. Stunning. Wow, look at that. Look at that. We're literally encased in rock. Please like and subscribe. I can't stress enough, and I'll go on more of these little walks, outdoor walks, for people who love the great British outdoors. Oh, it's so tranquil. It's nice and cool in here. Let's keep going. So this is where we were last time, and we saw loads of newts swimming around. And apparently, if you look it up, guys, they're very rare. I don't know whether the camera's going to be able to spot any, but I'm going to see if I can see some. Might not be the right time of year for them. Ah, isn't there something nice and relaxing about the sound of just trickling water? Mind you, it's making me want to go to the loo. Can't see any, can you, Mrs. Seasons? Not today. It might be under all this algae. But if you ever come here, take a look, you will see them. And watch your kids, because apparently it's deep water. What on earth is that? It's like cotton wool. It's a big old plant, isn't it? The size of that thing. Mr. Seasons is 6'4.5" ish, maybe 6'5", and it's towering above me. Look at that. And again, we're like surrounded by all this ancient rock. It's such a great place, this, to come for a wander on a nice day. Look at the size of that. Wow. Wowee, look. That's my hand. Doesn't even scratch the surface. What are they? Put it in the comments. I'm just taking you on these walks, but I don't really know enough about horticulture. Is that the right word? Probably not. There's a nice rock, I can tell you that. Stunning. Keep walking. It's so impressive when you come through here, all this rock and how it guides you through. Hopefully you guys like the great British outdoors and enjoying this. Ah, it's so peaceful. This is just what the doctor ordered. Mr. Seasons has been feeling quite stressed recently, so I needed a little bit of outdoor TLC. This is definitely it. The weather's helping as well. Big style. And look at that. The size of that rock. I'm trying to get used to this camera, guys, so forgive me for my shoddy camera work. We'll get used to it. I probably need to change some settings on it. It keeps wandering off on its own. It's for you in the know-how with cameras, this is a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's one of the new ones anyway, Pocket something or other, but it seems to have a mind of its own. Let's keep going. Wow, look at this. You definitely feel connected with nature in this place. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not some sort of rock enthusiast by a long stretch of the imagination, but this is pretty darn impressive, to be fair. And how they've made all this. This has all been man-made, look. Incredible. And look at this, wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's certainly some place, this. So dark in there, you've got the contrast, the drama. Beautiful sunshine, and you cut through these caves, is how I describe it, and it's so dramatic. Honestly, I've been to a few places. We used to go to a lot of National Trust places, but this, you know, is up there, you know, for drama, scenery. It's phenomenal. And it literally doesn't feel like you're in Britain. It's so dramatic. This is definitely one of those places that's probably underrated as far as the great outdoors goes. You know, National Trust has a lot of the really good places. If you're a National Trust member, you'll know what I'm talking about. But this is a bit of a hidden gem. You're probably not going to spend a long time here, but you know, you could probably kill 2 hours, 3 if you stop for some food as well. So it's definitely worth a visit. Keep going. Built in the late 14th century. These lovely ladies have been trying to explain some of the history there, but we're all struggling a little bit, but we'll work it out and we'll keep looking. It's a beautiful day. Nice to meet you. But this looks like the original part. Is this the original bit? It's stunning, whatever it is. Look at the blue sky. Definitely has a bit of magic about it, this place. Those two lovely ladies there, I was trying to get a bit more information from them because I thought they might know. But they're similar to Mr. Seasons. They're kind of a little bit trying to fathom it all out. Yeah, so this is the original. 1614 this was built. Yeah, Mr. Seasons is by no stretch of the imagination a historian, but this looks like the original part. And the part that we started at is actually the bit that was added later on. Looked like it was in the 1800s or something. Full of history, guys. Been an interesting place to visit. Look at that. Let's cut across here and go through this entrance. TV demonstration.
Fancy creatures. The first, Richard de Mute, who getting the second. The estates came to the Strivelin family. And they built a tower to show their status.
It's a very interesting way of how to show it.
Peace at last. England and Scotland with the same king, James I.
Yeah, I quite like the way they've done that. Right, there's some stairs here. We're going to go up and have a little look. This is where it gets all very tight and you're going to watch it all fall, break your neck. Wow, this is tight. If you come here, guys, be prepared. Just look, all these little nooks and crannies. And I don't know if the camera's making it look small, but it is small. Very. We'll probably get a good view at the top. Oh wow, look at that. Keep going. Wow, it keeps on going, the stairs, guys. This is rooms off the stairs. Blimey, look at the size of this. This is ginormous. Look at that. Again, Mr. Seasons is 6'5", and look, that's gonna be 6, it must be 30 foot? 40 feet? Maybe 50. Impressive. I'm gonna keep going up these stairs, see what's at the top. I remember coming in last time, I seem to remember it being quite tricky getting up. I don't think if you're old or frail, you will not be coming up here easily. A long way out. Let's keep going. We're nearly at the top, guys. Is it worth it? I'll tell you. Oh, wow. People with these ringtones, honestly. Drive you insane. Why would you have a ringtone like that? Why not pick up the phone? It's still going now. What a view. It's still ringing, that guy's phone. What is wrong with people? Come up here for a bit of peace. idea what that's about. The guy's had that ringtone on for the last 5 minutes. Thank God he's gone. What an idiot. Unless, I mean, I'm maybe being nasty, he might be deaf and he maybe couldn't hear it, but isn't that annoying when people just have ringtones that just go on and on and on and on? Somebody was desperate to get hold of him. He clearly didn't care. But anyway, look, I'm at the top and there's some nice views. Definitely worth coming up. And especially on a day like this, I mean, you get some stunning views. Don't think Mrs. Seasons has dared to come up. But yeah, great view. I might get the other camera out, the Insta, and see if I can do some shots with it. Well, look, we've had a good look around. I'm feeling a bit peckish, to be fair. Let's head back towards the earlier building, which is the newer building, and see if we can find a bite to eat. Before we head to get something to eat, I am going to take you to the play area because it's only fair. Mr. Season's kids are now grown up now, but you guys will have grandkids, young children. I'll show you the play area so you know what it's all about. So this is the main play area. You've got the swings. God, it's a long time since I've been on a swing. Isn't it always the same though? Even as adults, when you see these things, you want to get on them, don't you? A bit too tall though. If I was short, like Mrs. Seasons, I'd be on that. This looks fun. The usual stuff. That's a good slide. Huge slide for the kids. Yeah, it's a great play area for the kids, this. And during the week, it seems quite quiet. Considering it's such a nice day, you'd think there'd be, I suppose this is for older kids though, isn't it? Not sure what that, I think that main building, yeah, that's the main restaurant down there, but that's closed unfortunately today, which is a shame, but that's probably why it's quiet. That's normally got loads of people sitting out, eating, drinking coffee, but it's totally closed. Never mind. Oh, yeah, that looks great. Look at that. And then it extends down there. You've got more of the same. You've got more swings, seating area. Yeah, it's just a really nice place. Nice place to be. Right, let's head back, find Mrs. Seasons, see if she wants to get something to eat. I'm getting peckish, I've got a sweat on. Such a nice day. And let's head back towards the front. Mrs. Seasons, where are you? She always manages to disappear. Spotted her. We're going back on the other side, the two paths. We didn't come this path the way in, so we're going to go this path on the way back. But again, it's stunning. Much more of the same. Carved stone, it's just like... And I believe the guy who took this on, and again, I'm not a historian, so look it up, but he designed all of this gardens, the rock, everything. It was all carved. Well, not carved by hand, but like, yeah, I think he imported some and chiseled it and all sorts. It sounds quite extreme. Maybe it's far-fetched, I don't know, but I think there's some truth in it. He did something with all this stone, imported it from Italy or something, or some of it was imported and some of it wasn't. There's something about it. I mean, this isn't all natural, is it? It can't be. It's got to be man-made to a degree. It's all carved out. Look at that tree there. Beautiful. Hope the camera's doing this justice. Please do join in any conversation about Belsay Castle, Belsay Hall. Pop it in the comments. What do you know about it? Have you been? What did you think of it? Was the weather good? I bet on a rainy day this would look even better. Be quite dramatic. I mean, look at this. Are you an English Heritage member? Have you made the most of your membership? We've got 2 months left, but we did say we were going to use it far better than we did. Hey, whether we'll renew it or not, I don't know. National Trust maybe offers slightly more than the English Heritage. Put it in the comments. What do you think? It's one of those ones open for debate. You wouldn't want to be a member of both, because that would be very expensive and probably just impossible to do in a year, really. Keep going. Gonna pop on some music, try and choose something YouTube-y, copyright free, that does justice to the backdrop, and I'll put on some clips of the beautiful walk that we've had. If you're a tree hugger, guys, you're in the right place. There's plenty of trees to hug here. And so that's us back where we started, guys, back at the beginning of the walk. I always find it funny how older people snort and sneeze and blow their nose. Do you know what? I've started doing it. Yeah, that's a sign of things changing. Do you ever notice that when you're out and about? The elderly people have always got hankies and tissues. And just heard somebody there snorting up, and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to be like that. I'm already starting. Are you a slightly older person? And if so, is this the sort of place you come to? I mean, that's another sign for me of getting slightly older. I appreciate the great outdoors. Hey, and I love it. I'm starting to love it. When I was young, I always used to say, oh, my mum and my dad used to go out. I was the one staying inside watching telly. Now I like to be out and about. It's a sign of getting older. I'd like to ride on one of them. That would be fun. Do you know what, guys? I think I might be getting a tan. So this is the cafe, guys. The tea room. Gonna have a healthy jacket potato and tuna. The potatoes stone cold. Yeah, so that food, if I was being brutally honest, it's cafe food. It filled a hole. We were very hungry. But yeah, the jacket potato was cold. It is what it is, you know. We're here to review food at the end of the day. And the main restaurant was closed, so give them credit where credit's due. So that's it, guys. That's Belsay Hall, Belsay Castle. I need to put my sunglasses on. It's been a beautiful day. We've had a couple of hours walking around. I think I've caught a suntan. And it's a lovely place to have a walk. There's some beautiful gardens. There is usually a nice restaurant to pop down to. Yeah, a couple of things have been closed today, but that's just the way it is. We've still enjoyed our time here. Please like and share and subscribe if you've enjoyed this little trip around Belsay Hall and Belsay Castles. Pop it in the comments if you've been, and appreciate you watching. Thanks, guys.